Hello and welcome back to SRL Mines Origin. And what a game we have tonight here at Optus Stadium. I'm your ex-SRL Mines Commissioner Will Kay, joined in the commentary box by Eddie Oliver for what is shaped up to be a massive match as the Queenslanders fight to stay in the series and the Blues fight to secure this series for themselves.
Yeah, g'day they can. Welcome here at Optus Stadium this evening, everybody. What a game we have on our hands. The New South Welshmen coming away with the win in last week's performance with players such as the captain Riley Murray, 172 running metres. And the man getting the forward pack on top of the Queensland side, Lockie Cashel, just with his work out at dummy half. And Cyrus Marks coming here for the Queenslanders, wanting to put in another solid performance as he did. And also the switch of the halves, McLucky going into 7. And Berkeley going to 13 here today.
Yeah, no, there'll be nothing but good things to say about some of these changes, I think, for the Queenslanders. And I guess we'll see. We'll have to wait and see as Wilmot gets us underway here with the first run of the match. And Kelly now spreading the ball early. The New South Welshmen looking to try and get around this Queensland defence. They go right. It's Bonsakahu going to Wilmot. Wilmot driven back in that tackle there. He's going to play the ball. They go right. Cashel goes to Bonsakahu. Goes to Square. Square spreads it to Borsens. Mike Borsens was elite last game for the Blues. He had a fantastic outing as they go right now. It's Cody Ogg now giving the ball inside. Phil Burden. Burden's to the line. Only one man left, and that's Cyrus Marks. But Marks gets to him and covers him well. They go left this time. It's Cashel going to Borsens. Borsens high ball. Underneath it is Marks. And Ogg can't quite get to it. Marks steps one. Igor Makazi brings him down.
And the Blues starting off as they did last week here for themselves. The forward pack just getting up the field. 50 metres gained in that set from them. The Queenslanders, they just need to tighten up the ruck. Just getting to those tackles. No breaks. No falling off of them. And just stay in the contest early as the Blues showed they can run away with it.
Absolutely, as we got Galaxy now going right. It's Doonan going to Marks. Marks trying to test out the line there for a second, but can't quite get around them as they go now. Galaxy goes right. McLucky early kick. The halfback doing a cross fielder. Who's going to get to it? It's going to be Ogg, first one there. Steps Sonny Sharp. Tries to get around Marks, but he can't quite get the job done.
And McLucky starting off in that halves role here in this evening with the first kick there. Not really wanting to get the kick that he wanted. Close to the sideline there, but he'll warm into the contest.
And Burden's just stepped out of touch, into touch there. And that's a pretty bad error this early in the game for the Blues.
You know, it definitely was there. But the Queenslanders, they didn't get the kick that they wanted, but another opportunity here for them to get inside the red zone of the Blues and put up an attacking kick.
Absolutely. As we have Sonny Sharp playing the ball. Oh, here it's going to be Nathan Anderson. At Galaxy, getting it to McLucky. Inside ball here. Marks is away. Marks is in the inside. Square has to get involved. He's dangerous when he's on his game, Cyrus Marks, and he looks like he's coming out firing in this one so far. Cox here with the ball. Can't shift it away to Stoder. He was wrapping it around the back. Galaxy goes left. It's McLucky with the ball now. Spreads it wide. Marks. Forward pass. Referee calls it back. And the Blues are off the hook there.
McLucky, the forward pass is a wayward one. He's just overplaying his hand early here at the moment. Just doing too much. He doesn't have to. The game's still in the balance. It's only early here. Just needs to settle it down and just get back into what they've been working at through the week.
Absolutely. So we have Trey Bonsakahu passing the ball. Goes to Borsens now. Brought down there. The 40. And go Windmill Skeed. Skeed's had a good game last week at lock. Terrific stuff from him, actually. Now Jack Jimmy now trying to get the ball off, but he can't get it to anyone. What are they going to do on the last play here? They go right. It's Trey Bonsakahu who kicks it right into the back of his own player. And the Queenslanders are rewarded with a penalty for their efforts.
Nothing changing there for Bonsakahu from last week. He had a mixed bag of kicking last week, Bonsakahu. And it hasn't started off the best for him here tonight. Early days, though, for both sides.
Absolutely, as we go Berkeley. Going to start off this set And the big body of Berkeley, it may be a masterstroke putting him in that 13.
No, it definitely could be. Just having a bit of extra size out there in the middle. Somebody who can just get on top of forward packs is it's definitely what Queensland are looking for.
Oh, it's Anderson. Anderson for the corner. Turned on his back, and that's great defense, scrambling for the Blues.
Yeah, beautiful stuff there from the Blues getting there. And as Kale's about to say, they're going up to check it here, but he's going to be held up.
I didn't think that it was a try at all. Red light comes back. Big go. It's going to be Miles Anderson playing the ball. It's only the third tackle. Doonan gives it a Berkeley short ball. It looked a bit forward, but the referee says flat. As they go right now, Marks trying to take one-on-one with Square. Square wins that encounter just for now. Galaxy, dummy half. What's he going to do? Maybe he scoots. Maybe he kicks. Maybe he gives it to Doonan. Puts a high kick in. Burden's underneath it. But so is Goats! Goats scores! That is terrific! And the Queenslanders hit first.
And that's how they needed to start the game with the first points here of the evening here at Optus Stadium. Look at the man in full flight, up in the air, above the winger there of the New South Welshman. Beautiful stuff there. And then this man again, Tyler Doonan. What a well-placed kick it was from him.
I thought it was maybe a little deep. And with the height of Burden, and we know how vertical he can get, I thought maybe the Queenslanders wouldn't get a chance at the ball, but they proved me wrong, and wow, what a take.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the height of the opposition, who wants to compete for the ball more. And Corey Goetz, he definitely wanted to. They're coming away with the first points for the Queensland Maroons. 12 gone here.
Ray Bonsa-Kahu feeling a bit disappointed in his team. He's going to kick off here. And wow, it kind of came something from nothing from the Queenslanders there. As all off that terrible kick from Bonsa-Kahu, awarding them the penalty.
You know, it definitely was there, and they need to fix that up, because if that keeps happening here for the Blues, it's going to come back to kill them, as it's already shown here early in the game.
As they go, Cyrus Marks stepping through. Marks has got a bit of space ahead of him. Square brings him down. Retiring to the line is Wilmot, and they go left now. Galaxy gives it to Anderson. Anderson driving, pumping the legs. Brought down, just about 40 out from their own line now. Doonan gives it to Sonny Sharp. Yigo Maikazi gets to him in time. He's brought down just before halfway. Fourth tackle. Where do they go? They go right. It's going to be McLucky with the ball. Now to Berkeley. Spreading it to Anderson eventually. Anderson getting a good amount of meters. The captain for the Blues, Riley Murray, bringing him down on the 40. Where are they going to go now? It's going to be last tackle. Going to play the ball on the 40. They go left. McLucky puts in a bit of a deep kick. Goes to the wing of Burden this time. Burden gets driven by Goetz, and that's a terrific tackle.
Yeah, beautiful tackle there from Goetz. And McLucky, he finally found the kick that he wanted here in the game. Straight across field, had some depth on it, with it, which allowed the chasers to get there. And Burton, he could step any time, but they did a good job on him there.
Wilmot's absolutely just bowled over Anderson in the back play there, and he's still just getting back to the line. That was a huge hit. Sticks McGee now with the ball. He had a fantastic game last round in game one, back in Brisbane. As they go, Yigo Maikazi now trying to break through the line. Held down a second in the tackle. Lockie Cashel skips it back to Borsons, who puts in a good kick for Harris Andrews. And that's a good chase there from the New South Welshman.
Yeah, and New South Wales is showing that they can do the exact same too. The crossfield kick, and then getting to make the tackle there on Andrews. Beautiful stuff there from them. Queensland working their way out of their own end here, and there goes Andrews again with another one.
That's a good offload there to Nathan Anderson. Terrific stuff. As we go, McLucky goes left. It's Doonan now with the ball. As they go right, it's Goetz. Giving it to Sharp. Cotter. Looking for an offload there, Quinton Cotter, but he can't get it. It's going to be Matt Galaxy going left. Tyler Doonan putting in, it's a terrible kick. Cody Ogg gets it on the full. And trying to make up for his mistake there, Doonan, with a kick chase.
Yeah, they need to watch out here, the Queenslanders, because this was similar time last week where the New South Wales forward pack just absolutely demolished them through the middle as the interchange forwards came on with about 20 minutes gone. And then there's that man Wilmot with the offload. They're just slowly making indents in this Queensland defensive line at the moment. And they just need to come to the realization of that and tighten up the ruck.
And as you say that, Wilmot and Sticks McGee heading off the field. The interchange forwards coming on. Bruce Buckley. Josh King, of course. It's Riley Murray. That's a good tackle on him. He was running a good line there, and McCluckey did well to read that play. As they go, Cashel gives it to Bontakahu, spits it out the back. Harris Andrews on the full, steps one, can't get away from Trey Bontakahu, chasing his own kick. Great defense there from him.
Yeah, beautiful stuff there. Here goes Cox out dummy off.
That was a good run there from Lachlan Cox. Just seeing a couple players offside, seeing a bit of space ahead and choosing to run a good play there. Marks now! Marks got a bit of space! Marks is away! Cyrus Marks!
Oh.
You are a superstar!
Here he goes there. Cyrus Marks, you little beauty, he says. Ref points out the spot. There's nothing better than it seeing the fullback, the captain, in open space. And he's been showing his cards early here, stepping one, getting some meters. But the fullback out of position, trying to make that tackle on Cox earlier. And straight through. Nobody's going to catch him from that far out from the try line. And Queensland here going to be up by 12 very early on.
Yeah, like you said, it was that great run from Cox that just led to the fullback Marcus Square being offside. And as a result of that, they just had the perfect opportunity, McCluckey, just to put his fullback through a hole, and they exploited that for all money.
Definitely did there as Doonan converts. 12-0 here, 22 gone at Optus Stadium. The Queenslands, the shot straight out of gun here. 22 gone. The Blues are going to be looking to try and get back on top here and get back into the contest.
Here we go, Trey Bontakahu. I think that you still just, you kick it deep and you just try and crack the Queenslanders like they did in game one. But it seems so far that Optus Stadium, maybe this is where the Queenslanders find home.
Definitely, as it is a neutral ground for both teams. And Queensland, well, making the crowd their own here at Optus early in the game.
As they go, Felix Stoder now with the ball, driving in that one. Buckley brings him down with the help of Felix Windmill-Skeed. Offside now, that number 13. They go left, Sonny Sharp with the run. Borsons and Og get to him. Goats goes left, Doonan giving it to Berkeley. Berkeley trying to come around the back there and pull a quick one over the Blues there. Fourth tackle, McCluckey shifts it to Marks. Marks steps one. His opposing captain brings him down. Good tackle there in cover defense from Riley Murray. They go left. McCluckey outside 40 puts the kick in down to the wing of Kobe Kelly. Kelly on the full gets it. Oh, and he's driven back by Lachlan Cox in that tackle there.
What a statement there from Cox. Not falling away or taking the foot off the pedal here. The Queenslanders wanting to keep the pressure on for the full 40 minutes in this first half. And they're doing a job here.
Oh, and the Blues here have thrown a forward pass. And they're inviting the Queenslanders into their backyard.
Lockie Cashel put under pressure there. The Queensland Maroons just getting up in the face of the attacking line of the Blues and just making them make choices and errors that they wouldn't want to do and not what they plan to do during the week.
As Phoenix Murphy now with a good run. Looking for some good meters for his team. They go right now. It's going to be McCluckey. McCluckey tries to take on their own line. He still thinks he's in the 13 jersey, I think. They go right now. It's Berkeley. Berkeley's driving. Berkeley's almost there. Turned on his back last second. Great defense from Riley Murray.
How good is it having multiple first receivers out on the field? Berkeley, McCluckey, and Doonan. They're all over the place, and it was the 13 covering in there for him. But again, beautiful stuff there, and desperation tackle there from Riley Murray.
Out to the 10 for the fifth tackle option. What are they going to do? McCluckey puts in the grubber. Taken well by Felix Windmill-Skeed.
Is on top of it there. Felix Windmill-Skeed didn't leave a gap for that grubber to go through. Got straight up in the face of the opposition and took it beautifully. As Buckley, beautiful run out of trouble there.
And just trying to get out of a bit of strife here, the Blues. Riley Murray gets a decent run. They go left this time. It's going to go to Trey Bontakahu. Inside ball to Square. That cuts him right open. That gets him out of a bit of danger. And that was a good play there. We've seen that one. That's a Blue Tongue special. As Riley Murray's just going to take another settler for his team there. Fifth tackle option. 39 meters gained. You want to just kick it across to the wingers, and that's a better kick from Trayvon Takahu as Harris Andrews takes it on the full. Harris Andrews, good defense there from the Blues, and he's taken.
Yeah, and the Blue Tongues combination showing here finally a bit of life in this New South Wales attack there. The Riley Murray with the hit up, and then the switch play from the Blues to get them upfield for that kick. And Bonsakahu, he's looking more at home there in that number 6 jersey here coming towards the end of the first half.
Absolutely, as we have Sonny Sharp now with the run. Gonna be Makalaxi going right. Felix Stoda inside ball, trying to pull a sneaky one on the Blues now, but it wasn't nearly anywhere near as effective as they go. Galaxy goes right. He gives it to Doonan. Doonan puts in the kick around, goes out the back. It's Kobe Kelly. Kobe Kelly steps one. McLucky brings him down though, and just in due time.
Yeah, definitely there. He's nearly gone, Kobe Kelly, and what a ball out here. Playing expensive, the Blues, trying to get their forwards onto the ball. They're fresh, and they're wanting to make a difference.
Absolutely, as Murray now with the ball. Gonna play it. They go left. It's Bonsakayu. Going left, Jimmy. Jack Jimmy! Trying to get around. Lachlan Cox has him covered. He's been great so far defensively tonight, Lachlan Cox. Go Riley Murray. Trying to just push past the Queenslanders, but no such luck. They go right. Cashel goes to Bonsakahu. Bonsakahu puts the kick in across field. It's going to be Miles Anderson with a run this time, and he is driven back over the top by Cody Ogg.
Yeah, beautiful stuff here from the Blues. They've got their kick on point and also with their chase as well. Berkeley, what a difference he's making in that 13 jersey.
Yeah, maybe it is a master stroke from the captain, Cyrus Marks. As they go left here, Doonan with the ball. Didn't give it to a forward or anything. Chose to run by himself at Felix Windmill-Skeed. They go left now. Oh, and an awkward one comes off the head of Sharp. There you go. They go right this time. Goats goes to Doonan. Doonan folded in that one. Buckley goes back for seconds.
They're alive, the Blues.
And geez, this is some fresh New South Wales defense as they allow this ball to bounce. Oh, Kobe Kelly. Kobe Kelly. Kobe Kelly! That is a brain fart.
The kick landed in between Jack Jimmy and Kobe Kelly. Nobody wanted it, and he took it, and then he stood there for a bit, thought about himself. The kick across field, nobody wanted it, and then he decided to make a play at it. Too late there, though. Taken over the sideline by Andrews.
As we go, Makalaxi goes left. Gives it to Berkeley. You'll think that maybe this is the last set of the half. As Alan Berkeley's brought down. Wow. They go left now. It's Justice Daly. Brought down again. Buckley in that tackle with Windmill-Skeed. Where are they going to go? They go left. It's going to be Sharp. Sharp's looking to crash over. Yago Maikazi brings him down. Referee wants to have another look at this. I'm happy with it though. There we go, the red light comes back. No try. The Queenslanders, though, won't be deterred. They go left now. Doonan gives it to Marks. Marks steps one. Borsons has to get to him. Marks is close to the line. And they say that he was held up.
They should have gone and go check that one. It looked close from up here, but the ref has
did.
gone to us.
I would have liked to see the replay on that in slow-mo as Daly's going to play the ball. 5 out. Last tackle. Galaxy. What does he do? He goes left. Doonan ships it out left. High kick. Ogg's underneath it. So is Anderson. Batted back. Marks can't get away from the defense. That is terrific from Borsons.
Beautiful stuff there from Borsons. And the Blues needed to hold out that set. They needed to. And they did. Sticks McGee with the run out of trouble. Bit of movement in the interchange again here from the Blues. Trying to just get their big men back out there on the field. Sticks McGee and Riley Wilmot to, not Riley Wilmot, but Wilmot, my apologies, to get back out there and make a difference.
Yeah, and these two forwards, they're just powerhouses through the middle. Maybe this is just what the Blues need. Although I do say the sub-forwards did a well job, and Riley Murray breaking the line here. Getting a good amount of meters, full trot. Pedal to the metal. Windmill-Skeed folded!
Oh.
And that's going to be half-time. It's the Queenslanders 12, the Blues 0. Welcome back to SRL TV. And it's the Mines State of Origin. Game 2. It's the Queenslanders in the lead currently 12-0. And looking to pull off a bit of an upset after what was a very dominant first game from New South Wales. As we have Trey Bonser-Kahu kicking off deep. Goes to Tyler Doonan. And Cotter's going to get us kicked off. The Queensland is just looking very, very potent in attack. New South Wales lacking a bit of venom, I think.
You know, definitely they're just lacking the energy of wanting to win and be on top here, the New South Wales side. But the Queenslanders, it's all Queensland early here at Optus Stadium. There's Werman coming on one of the interchanges there at halftime. For the New South Wales Blue, though, for the Blues, matter of fact, they just need to start none of this stuff, allowing fends and just breaking off tackles. They need to tighten up the middle and start getting on top here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got McCluckey going right. Cyrus Marks. Brought down there. 5th tackle, 50-something meters gained. As McCluckey puts a good kick in. That's good. Square takes it on the full, but he's forced to eventually go into his own in-goal. Square now. Steps around Felix Stoder. Brought down eventually. As they go right, it's going to be Trey Bonser-Kahu going to Sticks McGee. McGee, good run there from him. Brought down by Wriggle. As we got Rex Buckingham out of dummy half. Quick scooties come on. Or Cashel at the halftime break. And as we go, Jack Jimmy goes to Kobe Kelly. Kelly down the sideline. One-on-one with Marks. Marks comes out best there. Going right. Jimmy goes to Trey Bonser-Kahu. Goes to Murray, who has a good run. Gets all the way to the opposition 30. Murray's going to play the ball. They go. Buckingham goes right. Trey Bonser-Kahu putting in a crossfield kick. It's going to go all the way to Anderson. Anderson brought down by Og.
Yeah, and they've gone back to it here, the Blues. The crossfield kick and the kick chase is on point. And going to the interchanges for the Blues. Smart choice from the coach, bringing Rex Buckingham on. Lockie Cashel got through a lot of work defensively in that first half. And they just needed somebody fresh in the middle to ignite this attack here of the Blues that we all know that they have.
Absolutely, as Stoder's going to play the ball. They go right. Galaxy goes to Doonan. Doonan, oh, that pass was flat, but we'll say play on. Referee does so we won't speculate. As Marks goes, plays the ball. McCluckey gets it. Inside ball to Cox. Cox tries to get it away to Galaxy. He can't get the hand free. Galaxy's going to go on the dummy half. They go right. It goes to McCluckey. McCluckey puts in a big kick. He's been busy already on the kicks in this half. It's going to Kelly. Kelly on the full. Kelly's got space. Cox brings him down. Around the legs is Stoder. And in one swift motion. That is great defense from the Queenslanders. As Square here. Sorry to cut you off, Eddie. Just peeking through the line. They go right now. It's going to Trey Bonser-Kahu. Awkward one to McGee. McGee is folded. And wow, what a tackle.
Yeah, Berkeley there getting him down. Here goes Square again. The Blues, they're on top of everything here. And Kelly, he hasn't shied away from the task here in the second half. He had that error, which they held out from.
Oh, Borson's dummying through the line. Gets a bit of pace on the outside of Marks. Gets the offload of Wilmot, who can't get away from the Queenslanders, who were swarming him. They go right. Trey Bonser-Kahu, high kick. Who's underneath it? No one in sight. Marks gets it. Out to the 20 they'll go.
Oh, what a set it was there from the Blues, but they just rushed it at the death. The 5th tackle option, it's been a bit iffy for them here in the first half, and they haven't started off well with it. They need to get that sorted, those last tackle plays, which could be the decider of the game.
As we go, Cox now stepping through the middle, testing out this middle third for the Blues. Felix from Milskeed being the one to get him down as Harris Andrews brought down there. Great tackle from Jack Jimmy. Galaxy goes left. It's Lachlan Cox. Another run. Steps another player. It's Riley Murray this time missing it. They go left. Galaxy goes to McCluckey. McCluckey spreads it to Stoder. Stoder's punching through the middle now. Doesn't get too far though. As it's going to be Galaxy going right. Doonan puts in the grubber kick. It's a deep one. Trey Bonser-Kahu comes and cleans it up. And that's a clever play there from Doonan.
Yeah, well done there from Doonan, kicking the ball in the back in between the front middle defense and the fullback, as Marcus, talking about the fullback, gets slammed on his backside there.
You know, there's no love lost here. I think it was Cotter the one to put the shot on. No love lost. These Queenslanders hate the Blues. They go right here. Dix McGee. On the last, brought down. 37 metres gain in that set. Where are they going to go? It's Trey Bontakahu putting the kick in. Deep over the head. Harris Andrews on the full. Harris Andrews gets around Jack Jimmy. Can't get around square. And geez, he's been dangerous just about every time he has the hand on the ball. Actually, that right edge, Cox included, has been very, very, very dangerous every time they have their hand on the ball for the Queenslanders.
Definitely there. That right side there of the Queenslanders has been all guns blazing during this match here at Optus Stadium. They're wanting to win. They're wanting to make a difference, but there's another man.
Sticks McGee puts a shot on. Felix Windmill Skeed comes away with it. That is an amazing hit. And now we got Borson's inside ball to square. This is maybe New South Wales' chance to have an opportunity at scoring. Jack Jimmy steps through the middle. McCluckey brings him down. They go right now. It's Buckingham going to Bontakahu, spreading it to Borsons. Borsons tries to shift it on the inside, but he can't get the hand away there. It's going to be Buckingham going left. Windmill Skeed going to Trey Bontakahu, driven back in the tackle. Stoder over the top, that one. Buckingham goes right. Windmill Skeed driving in that one. As they go right. Bontakahu, high kick. That's a better kick. Who's underneath it? It's Kelly. Batted back for Square. Amazing defense. Square's contained. I don't know how they've pulled that off.
Well, the Queenslanders there not focused on the catch, but also the receiver from the bat back. And it was Marcus Square, who any day of the week would step around that first defender, but they were ready for it. And here goes the forward pack of the Maroons.
Nathan Anderson getting a good offload there. Tyler Doonan been the recipient of it. Wriggle now. Goes the ball. Oh, looked flat there to McCluckey. As we go third tackle. Going left. Doonan. Spreading it to Werman. Bobby Werman driven back in that one. Going left. Cotter. Spreads it to Anderson. Anderson down the sideline. But he couldn't get away from Phil Burton, who's had a quiet second half so far. As Tyler Doonan's going to put an awkward kick. Mobbs pinches it from midair. That's a good play from Ruben Mobbs.
Yeah, and this is the perfect opportunity of the Blues. It's what they need to get back into the red zone as Burton plays fight with fire there on the sideline. But an amazing attacking opportunity for the Blues here.
Ruben Mobbs going to take a run now. Good stuff from him there. Good meterage. Buckingham goes left. Borson spreads it to Bontakahu, who takes on the line for himself. As they go right now. Cashel. Back on the field, Lockie Cashel, playing in the front row by the looks of it. And they go right. It's going to be Trey Bontakahu. High kick. Anyone underneath it? Anyone at all? It's Marks. And that's a terrific take from the fullback.
He did it in game one as well, Cyrus Marks, just with his defense. But this time in the air, showing he's able to get above the opposition and take that comfortably there in the end goal. Now the Queenslanders making their way out of their own end, and that's a good tackle on Marks.
You know, Marks, he's having a terrific game. It's like he has an answer for everything that New South Wales throws at him. He's just got a rebuttal for absolutely everything at the moment as they retain this 12-0 lead. Alan Berkeley driving through the middle there. Going left now, it's Sonny Sharp back on the field in the front row. Sonny Sharp gets the ball away to Tyler Doonan. Doonan's brought down, they go right. It's Makalaxi going to Wriggle. Going to Stoter. Brought down on the 30. McCluckey, cross-field kick there. Phil Burton fields it on the full. Oh, Phil Burton tries to get away here, but he can't get away. Oh, I actually can't see who that is on that side of the field. As Mobbs now breaks the line. Mobbs, with a bit of space, gets an offload to Buckingham. They lose quite a few meters in the offload. But it was a good run from the second rower. As Yeagon, Cuzzy now straight through the line. They're just powering through here, the Blues. just pummeling through the middle. Gone right. Riley Murray spreads the ball. Casual. It looked forward. Referee said he was fine with it. Buckingham goes left. Sorry. Murray. Brought down on the 10. Fifth tackle now. What can the Blues come up with on the last? They go right. Trey Bontakahu. Another high kick. Another one. Oh, it's Mobs this time. Mobs has got it. Mobs has got the ball down. And maybe it's not over for the Blues.
Well, third time's the charm here for the New South Wales team. They've been peppering Cyrus Marks all second half with those bombs, and he's always had an answer for it. But the one time it was the big forward, Ruben Mobs, getting up above him, getting the ball down, and scoring the first points here for the New South Wales Blues. Bontakahu here to convert it to make it 6 points the difference with 13 to play.
Yeah, terrific stuff from the Blues. And I've got to say, what an improvement it's been from last week. Trey Bontakahu, his kicking game. Wow, what a difference. It's like chalk and cheese.
No, it definitely is. And I think it's not sort of about his technique of kicking, but his decision. Because last week it looked like he was just kicking because he sort of felt like he had to, maybe, depending on his performance. But beautiful stuff here from him tonight. He came here with a plan, and he went back to the book of how and why he wanted to kick. And he's absolutely delivered here for the Blues this evening.
You know, Trey Bontakahu is a player that I'm working with, obviously being a part of the Melbourne Storm but as a development contract, but also in that Blues camp. You know, the SRL Blues camp and the Mines Blues camp, they, you know, in the same proximity. Some of the older players help out some of the youngers. It's something that I've been working on, and, you know, my kicking game's not always the best, but it's more about choosing when to kick and having the confidence in yourself that you're making the right decision. And I think it's proven that he's come out tonight and show. Oh my God!
Yeah, not the play that they wanted there. Though luckily it was fourth tackle, and he looks like he's going to have another opportunity here. And that's not what he needed there, Bontakahu. Cyrus Marks picks up the ball. And what an opportunity this is here for the Queensland side. Bontakahu, we've been talking him up in the commentary box, and the commentators cursed is in full flight here at Optus Stadium.
Well, I certainly did not teach him that one, Eddie. There's that. It's on replay now. Yeah, that's a pretty bad error. As McCluckey drives for the line, McCluckey turned on his back on the last possible second. The New South Wales Blues just holding on for dear life. McCluckey plays the ball. Galaxy goes left. It finds Sharp eventually. Fifth tackle now. What can the Queenslanders come up with? It's going to be Doonan. Oh, it's Marks! What a play! What a play! And Marks has got a double at Origin.
It's paid off dividends here, Cyrus Marks. He's never going to shy away from a contest with the ball. He might have gotten it wrong down the other end against Mobs. But the kick here from Doonan, beautiful stuff. Straight on the boot, behind the defensive line. The fullback is in all sorts, Marcus Square. He's nowhere near to be seen. Riley Murray trying to get there. The amount of defence that they've been put through, the fatigue that's in the game at the moment, the Queenslanders, they're taking absolute advantage of it.
Yeah, terrific stuff there. The Queenslanders have been so dominant tonight. So dominant. And I think that they deserve every single point that they've scored so far. Terrific stuff all round from the Queenslanders. We have just under 10 minutes left in this game, in game 2. And it looks like we'll be going for a decider in Sydney.
It definitely will be. And what a decider that will be. But we still have 8 minutes to play here. It's only 12 points of difference. Anything can happen. We both know that both of these sides can put a good score on, as Queensland has already done here this evening. But the Blues, do they still want to win this game? Do they want to end it here at Optus Stadium with 2-0? The rest will play out themselves.
It'd be a miraculous comeback if the New South Welshmen could somehow pull it off. I just don't think they've got the fight in them tonight. The Queenslanders, the Maroons, they've wanted this way more than the Blues have tonight. They've wanted it for their state, and I think they've done their state proud.
Yeah, definitely there. They've done them they've done them very proud, playing at a neutral stadium here for both teams, and they've just made the ground their own. There's Cyrus Marks. He's been doing it all night. The captain, the fullback here for the Maroons, and he'll be looking to continue it there into Game 3.
Absolutely, it's Lachlan Cox is going to play the ball. As they go left here, Galaxy goes to Wriggle. Puts in a kick over the top, square on the full, fields it. And he can't get away from Michael McLucky.
Just going back to what they've been doing all game here. The Queenslanders, Cashel with an offload. But it's not going to work here. The scramble and just playing for their jersey and pride here, the Queenslanders. This is a full 80-minute performance.
Absolutely, as Riley Murray now drives. They go left, Buckingham. Buckingham just trying to scoot out dummy half. There were some players offside, but he couldn't break the line. They go Bontakahu goes left. Riley Murray goes to Kobe Kelly. Driven back in that tackle. As what will they do now? They go to Jack Jimmy. Windmill skied and an offside penalty. And the Queenslanders are awarded with another one. And what a game it's been.
They're up on their feet here. The Queenslanders at Optus Stadium. The Queenslander fans. Matt Galaxy to get us underway for the last 3 minutes. We're going for a decider in Sydney, and they've earned this one.
Absolutely they have. Galaxy goes left. It's Sonny Sharp. Sharp does well to make meters for his team. Oh, and a penalty given away right in front of the sticks. They'll take the 2. And they'll probably go home with a 14-point victory over the New South Wales Blues.
Definitely there. Tyler Toonan in front of the sticks, wanting to drive it into the crowd to get this game over and done with. What a performance it was here from Queensland. There it goes, straight over the black dot.
What a game it's been from the Maroons. The Blues, they've been gutless, I think, in defense a bit. They've been lackluster in attack. And it's not the same Blues team that walked out last week.
Definitely not Bontakahu to get them underway, but coming here with the intention of just being able to just get over the Maroons easily, thinking that they wouldn't put up a fight, but they certainly have, and what a fight it's been.
We have Berkeley playing the ball. Galaxy. Sharp now through the line. And they're just walking all over them, still the Queenslanders. They don't want to just end. They don't want to end on 14. They want to get as many points as they can. They want to prove that they're better than the New South Wales Blues. And they have just been pedal to the metal for 80 minutes, an entire game. And it has been remarkable to watch.
It certainly has. What a game. What a game that they've put here for the fans here today, this evening at Optus.
Well, that's it. Werman doesn't bother playing the ball. 80 minutes is up. And the Queensland Maroons have mustered a 20-6 victory over the New South Wales Blues to make a 1-1 in the series. And we'll be going to ANZ Stadium next Wednesday for the decider.
Yeah, we definitely will be, Kay. What a performance it was by the Maroons. As we go to look at some stats.
And
Cyrus Marks, he deserves it.
That was phenomenal. Phenomenal game from Cyrus Marks. 2 tries, a plethora of line breaks, and just the way he conducted himself in the field, he wanted that more than anything. And I'd like to pull attention to the completion rate from both teams. They only didn't have 2 incomplete sets each, but just the penalties really killed the Blues. And the Queenslanders just they had more sets. They had 7 more sets, and that's really what killed the Blues, I think. And the way that the Maroons were completing, it was phenomenal.
You know, it definitely was. And for the Maroons, it was absolutely a team performance from them. Everybody playing their part, and just look at the stats. Cyrus Marks, 203 running meters. Matt Galaxy, again, always just getting them on the front foot. Sonny Sharp, coming from the second row into the forwards, finish the game there. And what a difference he made from them. McLucky as well, moving into that number 7 role here tonight. He didn't look out of place at all. 222 kicking meters. Everybody for their team playing their part here this evening.
Yeah, and I think it's probably a career best from Mark's game. 2 tries, 7 line breaks, and of course, that large amount of meters. That's amazing from him as we go. Trey Bontakahu there. Riley Murray at the top, 134 meters for the Blues. 2 line breaks, but he missed 4 tackles in defense. Lockie Cashel, Marcus Square. It was kind of just a flip of the roles from last week.
No, definitely it was there. And, you know, the workhorse here for the mighty Blues, the captain Riley Murray, definitely putting in the work here this week. Unfortunately, just doesn't come off, missed 4 tackles. The amount of pressure that they'll put under. And Riley always puts the team on his back and always plays with his actions. He won't be happy with his performance from himself and also the team. But there's always next week to look forward to and what the decider will be in Sydney.
And that's all we have time for tonight. We've got to go down, go pull on a jersey for the Blues, and hopefully we can do something similar to what the Mines Maroons did. Let's wait and see. Thank you very much for joining us tonight on SRL TV. It's been a pleasure to have you. Join back next week for more SRL Mines Origin action as we have the decider.